guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be going over the LA Colors quick color line. Let me show you how the bottles look like. They're like this. Now these are a little bit different than the bottles that I'm used to seeing from LA Colors, which look like this. Right, you guys are probably used to seeing this ones. These are a little bit different. So I received this polishes as PR from LA Colors. I've been buying LA Colors for so many years, but this one was new to me and the formula is different. The polishes are different from the regular LA Colors. So I want to go over them and I'm going to try to do everything as quick as I can, as concise as I can, because there's a lot of polishes. So let me explain to you more or less the different types of polishes that I received. In the box that I received, there were 16 polishes, 16 bottles, because one of them was a top coat. So 15 polishes and one top coat. And when I grabbed them, I realized, okay, this doesn't look like a collection per se, like color-wise. It's not like a collection with the theme. It's more like, you know, here's this new style formula that we have, and here's a bunch of colors, right? So what I did was that I separated them into things that kind of made sense to be together so that I could talk about their differences and all of that. So I separated them into 5 categories, and I have some neons, then I have some pastels, then I have some basics, I have some shimmer metallics, and then I have some fall earthy tones. I'm not gonna be swatching all of them because it's a lot, but I will be, you know, going into each category and showcasing it to you however is best, right? So for the neons, we're gonna do some testing on top of white, and then for the earthy ones, we'll see. So let's just go over them category by category, and that's it. Let me just say one thing about the formula of these polishes that it's gonna apply to other colors, and I keep looking down because I have them here next to me. They are quick dry. They have like a squishy type of almost gel-like formula that self-levels nicely, but they are quick dry, which means you wanna do fast, you know, application. You don't wanna sit there and play with it and play with it and play with it because it's gonna start drying on you. So it's nothing that dries in a way that makes it hard to work with them. You're gonna see, because I have some live swatches for you. They're fine, but it's not one of those where you can just sit there and play because they are quick dry, and the quick dry portion works. So just wanted to let you guys know that's the case for all of them. So now let's go over the categories. All right, the first category is gonna be a quick one because just 3 bottles, and that is where you have your basics, which is a top coat, which is not a top coat. It is just a clear, fast drying nail polish. It says top coat, but it's just a clear, fast drying. Like, it doesn't have the properties of an actual top coat, which is more than just fast dry. Top coat is supposed to prevent dents, it's supposed to enhance longevity of a manicure, things like that. I wouldn't, you know, switch this for my actual top coat, but I mean, if you have it in a duo or something and it comes with it, you can use it. But I mean, I probably wouldn't replace my top coat with this. And then you have regular, you know, black and white. These are useful, and you're gonna see after a little bit soon here. It's useful to wear it under the neons. I'll show you. These are both solid 2 coaters, nothing too special, not 1 coaters, nothing like that. They're not extremely thick, they're not extremely thin, they work fine. I have no complaints about them. Just, you know, regular solid black and white. The next category that I wanna go over are the neons, okay? And these are gorgeous, let me tell you. You can wear these as just regular jelly neons without white under, and they're gonna perform just fine. But then if you do end up putting white under, just because their formulas are kind of like jelly squishy type of formula, the white under really does pop. Like, there are some neons that are very, very creamy, for which putting white under does nothing, because the second you apply the polish on top of it, it just covers the white entirely and it doesn't do anything. But since these ones are jelly and a little bit see-through, which is not in an annoying way, they're pretty good, they build up to opacity even without white, but the fact that they're like that, if you put white under, it really does reflect, you know, it brings a pop of color. So I have here, and I'm gonna show you guys, I did an experiment just with the yellow because the other 2 behave exactly the same, and I feel like the yellow is a good one to show a difference. So I have here for you guys a live swatch of white under and then no white. And you guys are gonna see here that when you have white under, and this white polish that I have here is the one from this collection, and you have white under, then you do 2 coats of this and you get the perfect, you know, highlighter yellow thing. But then if you don't have white, you're gonna need 3 coats. And then at the end of the day, you have to see the difference between the two, because you're gonna need 3 coats of polish anyways. Either you do 3 of the color or you do white, 1 white and 2 of the color. So at the end of the day, you're still gonna have to do 3. And then you have to just see which look you like better. The more squishy, you know, jelly type of look, or the more white base, you know, pop of neon. So let me show you, for example, in this picture that you're gonna see here next to me, the top doesn't have any white under. They're just, I believe I did 2 coats for those, maybe 3, I don't remember. The bottom has white, and then I did maybe like 2 coats on top. So you can see they're both pretty opaque, but at the top you can still see a little bit of nail line. And then the bottom you see no nail line at all. And the ones at the bottom do pop a little bit more. So I guess it just depends on the look that you're going for. Either way, they're gonna be gorgeous, just like preferential, you know, whatever you personally like the most, you can achieve it with these neons. The next category that I wanna go over are the metallic shimmery ones, just because I saw like so much difference throughout these 4 polishes, and it's these 4 that I had shown you guys before. So, first one that I wanna go over real quick is Eager. This is, you guys, it's metallic. It's not really pearly. I would say it's more metallic than pearly, but this is a 1 coater and there is literally 0 need whatsoever to do a second coat. It's one of those 1 coat and go type of polishes, okay? Then you have this red, which is called Hyper, and this is one of those fiery reds for summer with a strong shimmer. The formula on this one is insanity as well. It is almost a 1 coater, but I did do 2 just for the opacity factor, whereas this one, just 1 coat, was opaque and even and all that. This one was even and super nice, but it still needed a second coat for opacity. Then you have the purple, which is more of a shifty, very, very delicate shimmer type of thing that needs a solid 2 coats. You know, with 1 is too light, doesn't really need 3. And then we have this one, and I swear that I'm not trying, but I'm not lucky with the blues that have a shimmer. I'm not. Most of them, I hate them. This one, I love the color, but you're gonna see in the live swatch, this one's called Moment. Dude, like, it's like, how do you call this? Like, it has like spots. Like, it wouldn't go even on the nail. Of course, after 3 coats, I mean, if I put 10 coats, it's gonna be even too. But like, I had to do 3 coats for this thing to even out. You could see, as I'm swiping, it just had like blobs of polish. It's so weird. Like, so as you can see, like the discrepancy in the formulas on the 4 in this category was so like crazy for me that I was like, okay, I need to show these 4. So total 1 coater, 0 need for 2 coats. Pretty good on coat 1, but the second gives you opacity. This one, it needs 2 just to be even and all that, but it's a very solid, you know, purple. And then this one's like a complete fail. So, I don't know. Then the next category is, I divided it into 2 just because the colors were so different. Sorry, but these are all cream colors, no finish or anything. I have the pastels and the earthy tones. I'm not doing live swatches of the earthy tones, but I will put up a picture here for you guys to see. The formula on these are all very, very good. Very good, like some are barely need a second coat. So very, very pleased with all of these, but they're more folly. So, and then with the exception of the red, even this red feels folly. So I'll show you guys here a quick swatch that has like a skittle, so you can see the colors. Very, very good formulas on these 4. The 2 pastels, one of them required 2 coats for me to get completely even and nice, and the other one just 2. So I am gonna show them to you guys, and then you can kind of judge how the fall ones will behave if they were like just perfectly good 2 coaters, for example. So Perky, this one I had to do 3 coats, but they're good in the sense that even though if you need 3 coats, the polish is self-level. So even if you see like a streak or whatever, they self-level nicely. So as you build them up, they're good. And then the Snappy one was just 2 coats, perfectly regular type of polish. No complaints there. So overall, this new line, as far as the quick dry is concerned, they're good. I did do a little bit of playing around with them, and they do dry pretty quickly even without a top coat. So if you were to add a top coat to them, it's pretty much the quick dry portion. It's good. Now, if I have to pick a favorite, it's very hard because they're not even in the same family, but I have to say formula wise, this one, that was an amazing one coater. It's very, very good. And this shimmery red, amazing formula. Color wise, I was a personal fan of the neon. I cannot even pick one. I don't know. They're all whatever, just pretty neon. So any of them. And then if I have to pick a least favorite, I'm sorry to the god of blues, but like, this was a pretty horrible formula for me. Even though the color at the end when I swatched it looked nice. You guys saw in the live swatch, I don't know what happened here. I don't know. I don't know if the mix of the quick dry with the fact that these shimmers are a little bit bigger just caused issues with the fast drying aspect of it. I don't know, because the red has them too and it was fantastic. So I really, really think the god of blue polishes is out to get me. Overall, I'm personally happy with the quick color line. They right now only have 15 colors and the clear, and if you remove black and white, it's like just 13 colors. So I would be happy to see more. And I love the fact that the bottles, you know, have the color in the cap is the same as the actual color they're gonna. Because if you're storing it in drawers, you can see, you know, what color you're picking out. So I think that's good. They're very shiny. The price point is good. They're an economy brand, as you guys know. So. And then on top of that, they do dry quickly, you know, because a bunch of brands, sometimes they say that they're quick dry and they're not. So these are, and I found that after I apply the colors, they have this glassy type of finish that makes them look really, really pretty. So overall, I'm very, very happy. I hope you guys like this review. If you have any specific questions about the polishes, let me know in the comments below, DM me on Instagram, whatever. However you want to get in contact with me, and that's about it. So thanks for watching. Bye.